illegal immigration and concerns about migrant crime, major drivers in this latest election. And now a new report finds more than 750,000 illegal migrants are living in New York, and tens of thousands of them have a criminal record. According to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, nearly 60,000 migrants with felony convictions or pending charges are living in the Big Apple, and more than 1,000 of those are suspected gang members. Critics of the city's sanctuary policies argue that limiting cooperation with the feds endangers public safety. They also point to repeat offenders and violent crimes tied to a subset of the migrant population. Supporters of sanctuary policies say they protect vulnerable communities and ensure cooperation with local law enforcement. Mayor Eric Adams, he has sent mixed messages on this, reaffirming the city's sanctuary status while also suggesting he may assist federal efforts. New York City Councilwoman Vickie Paladino remains outspoken on this issue and joins us now. She represents District 19. Welcome back, as always. First of all, paint a picture for me. I'm guessing you're not surprised by the number of migrants with criminal backgrounds living in your city.
No, I'm not surprised at all. You know, like I said so many times now, again, in recent weeks, since President Trump got reelected, the song remains the same. There's absolutely no changes coming to New York anytime soon until we move in ICE and they get to cooperate with our police, which is what we desperately need. We also need a change in leadership. That's why Hochul shifted gears a little bit a couple of days back, where she said she's going to cooperate with ICE. She is most definitely not going to do that. She, once again, is going to become and still be the hypocrite that she is. Our mayor, we've watched him, you know, tinker with it, wanting to do away with it. But, you know, we are down from the state. We take orders from the state. And my city council is 100% against Mayor Adams and any kind of moves he wants to make. They are against our police and anything that they want to do. I exist in an alternate universe where common sense does not exist.
What is the common sense solution and approach to address this challenge, to one, find, track, and make sure that the illegal immigrants with criminal backgrounds are tracked, and also care for and figure out how to handle the other immigrants who have arrived in your city?
Look, we tried, no offense, you know, we tried for over 2 years now to get everything together and try to work this out. Mm-hmm. This is not working out. They are coming in droves, and they continue to come in droves. They are repeated offenders of the worst and most heinous crimes. We've got gang members that have infiltrated our city, taking our city over, and we will not stand for it anymore. We the people will not stand for it anymore. The fact is the leaders, are they going to continue on this? We got Tom Homan coming in. And I just want to sidetrack one moment. You know, back in 23, the state legislators introduced a bill which will tie up the hands of anybody who tries to come in here and take out the migrant population. Now, let's remember, we're going after the criminals, the worst of the worst, the gang members. This is not going into people's homes, honest working citizens who are here just for a better life. This is about going after the worst of the worst. And for people that have a problem with that, well, I got a problem with them. And so do most of the people in the city of New York. They want their city back. So getting back to Trump and my mayor, I believe that they will work together. Hochul says she's going to cooperate with Trump. Hochul's going to face one heck of a re-election. She's going to be primaried. She'll say anything she needs to say. She will not cooperate. These Democrats, and especially these radical left-wing Democrats, they are not changing their tune, not in any way, shape, or form. They actually believe that these people deserve a second chance. Second chance? Maybe. Third, fourth, fifth chance. You know, what happens if it was one of them who had a knife up to their neck, getting ready to get their neck slit? Would they want that person deported? I think they would.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.